Mohammad Marandi is a professor at the University of Tehran and joins us now from there. Good to have you with us, Mr. Marandi, on the programme. I mean, both candidates bring something very different to the policy table. It just depends what the people actually want right now. I mean, what's your feeling about the needs of the country and what you think the populace will vote for?
It's difficult to say where people will turn or who people will turn to at this stage. It seems, according to polls, that the two candidates are pretty close. The turnout this time round is up compared to last week, but we'll have to see how high it goes. The main issue for people is the economy. 90% of Iranians, according to different polls, feel that the number one issue is the economy and issues that are linked to the economy. They have differing policies. Their two debates were pretty nasty. In fact, some people criticized this aspect of the debate, but it remains to be seen because I at this moment I really can't tell who's going to win. But they do have two differing visions. Yet at the same time, there is continuity. Dr. Pezeshkian has spoken about trying to revive the nuclear deal, but he also said that if the Americans don't abide by their commitments, if the Americans are not willing to make the right steps, then we'll have to choose a different road. So both candidates are, I think, they have complicated
policies, I suppose.
Let's say policies. Yeah. They have differing policies, but it's not as if they're completely different.
One sometimes wonders when you're watching the story outside of Iran about how much power a president really has in policy making or in the direction of the country or in whatever direction the country goes domestically or internationally when he has been vetted by the Supreme Council and the Supreme Leader and would answer to them. What leeway does a president have in Iran to actually make decisions that matter?
Well, the process for choosing the candidates is not does not involve the leader. There's a Guardian Council. 6 members of the Guardian Council are chosen by Parliament and the judiciary, and 6 are chosen by the leader. And the leader himself is chosen by a council of experts that can choose and remove the leader. So it's not as if there's no link to elections or there's no accountability. The country does have checks and balances. Remember, when a president comes to power that the West decides is a threat, they will say that he is all powerful. Remember when Mr. Ahmadinejad was the president, they were saying he's going to destroy the region and the world. So when it suits their purpose, he is all powerful. If it is someone else who's in power, they'll say that he is powerless and that the so-called regime, as they like to say, is deeply divided. So I think we should ignore that sort of rhetoric. The president is very powerful, and if he wasn't so powerful, the different factions and parties wouldn't be at each other's throats to gain access to that office.
Well, we shall see who does become the president. We'll get some more insight, perhaps, on which direction Iran will go. For the moment, Mohammad Marandi, thanks so much for joining us from Tehran University.
Thank you.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.